In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I used Facebook ads to generate over $11 million for my agency by predictably being able to scale the amount of inbound leads that I have. Now, I've not only done this for myself, but I've done this for hundreds of other businesses as well. And having this superpower in your tool belt as an entrepreneur is super important for a couple things. Number one, you never really have to hire another agency again. Number two, if you do want to hire an agency, at least you know how to vet them and know what the results that they're talking about are. And number three, the predictability in your business is one of the most important aspects of the business, and knowing how to control it is a superpower. So if you want to add this superpower to your tool belt, without further ado, let's hop into it. Now, quick disclaimer before we jump in. This video is specifically for lead generation based businesses. If you are in the e-commerce space, this video is not for you. However, I'll have another one on my channel specifically for e-com. So if you are in the lead gen space, this video is going to be one of the most valuable ones you ever watch. All right. So the first thing you want to do is we're going to need 3 applications, by the way. So we're going to need obviously Meta. We're going to need Canva to create the creatives, and then we're going to use Zapier to create some sort of automations where you get the leads as soon as they sign up, okay? So there's going to be a couple different bonus videos I'm going to create in regards to certain things like funnels and automations for funnels and SMS automation after a lead comes in. This is simply going to be how to set up the ads as a complete beginner for your lead generation business. Now, you're going to go to business.facebook.com/overview. You're going to click on create account. You're going to put your business name, test business name, and then you're going to put your business email. You're going to click submit. Now, if this allows you to do so, it's going to send you a code to your email, or it's going to make you verify it. You can just do that, and then you'll have access to your business. If it says you have the maximum amount of businesses, that means you probably already did this in the past, and all you have to do is go to business.facebook.com/select. I'm not going to go here because you're going to see a lot of the clients I'm connected to, and I don't want to do that. However, you just click that, you click on the business that you want, and if you have no businesses that you want, then you can click on one that you're not using, and then you can utilize that one. Now, I'm going to open the ads manager just to show you where you set up the ads. So you just do, you can also type in business.facebook.com/ads manager, and you should be able to connect with this. However, what I want you guys to do is you go to all tools and go to business setting, and you should be able to connect your page. You should be able to create an ad account. I'm not going to go in there as well, just because there's a lot of numbers and things that I do not want to share on the internet. However, after you have all that said and done, that's where it comes down time. That's where the time comes to actually set up the ads. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, before we do that, I do want to walk you guys through the back end of the ads manager. Okay, so you have campaigns, ad sets, and ads. I'm going to run you guys through the thought process of what that looks like. So let me actually go ahead and open this. So you do have a couple different ways you can grow your ad account. So campaign, it means the goal, right? So you as a lead generation business, what's your campaign goal? You want leads, right? It's super simple. The ad set is the target audience, who it is that you're talking to, and the ad is what the person sees. That's exactly what we're going to use Canva for, okay? So the campaign goal, you're going to select that as like leads. Now you're going to do multiple different target audiences to test which target audience works best. And then you're going to do multiple ads for each target audience to test which ad also does best. Now, this document I used for a video this past week for a training for a good friend of ours. So I'm not going to walk you through this because this has to do with a lot of scaling, which we can talk about in another video. But for today's purposes, we're just going to go back to the ad account. You're going to click on create ad. Remember, the campaign goal is what do you want, okay? So leads is what we want. We're going to click continue. We're going to go manual leads campaign, and then you're going to click continue again. Now, honestly, marketers love to make Facebook sound more complicated than it is, but it's really not that complicated. All you need to do is stay organized, keep your house clean, and the rest will fall into place. So for campaign name, you have one of 2 options. You can either put prospection or you can put retargeting, okay? What we're gonna do is we're gonna keep it as prospection, which means you're reaching out to new people who don't know who your business is. And then you're gonna keep everything else just the way it is. Now, the only thing that is important to note is Advantage campaign budget. This is an important thing to know how to use later in the future. What this is saying is you tell Facebook, hey, my budget is, for example, 1,000 a day, just for the sake of this example, and Facebook is going to spend that amount as it sees fit. So if you have 5 audiences or 100 audiences or 10 audiences, Facebook's still going to spend that $1,000. Now, if you turn this off, it's going to allow you to choose your budget on the ad set level. That means you're picking exactly how much money goes to each target audience, which is the better way to do things at the start. So we're going to keep this off. We're going to click on next. Here is where you're going to get to the ad set section. Ad set is the target audience. So we're obviously going to change the name to the target audience that we want. For the sake of this example, let's just say we're going to do instant forms because it's much faster and easier to do that. We are going to use Genentech Marketing for this example, but we are going to act as if we are, let's just say, a flooring company. Okay, we're going to just like do floors or something like that, like a home service. Okay, you want a performance goal of maximize number of leads. You don't want a catalog. Here's where things start to get interesting, where you need to customize things. So I typically put the campaign at 11:59 p.m. and the budget, I like to put the ad set budget typically what you expect to pay per lead on a minimum basis. So like, let's say in this situation, we expect to pay $20 a lead, then I'll keep this at $20. However, I want to spend $100 a day, so I'll have 5 target audience doing $20. Remember, Facebook is very smart. It operates where it wants to do business with you until you raise your budget. So imagine this. Would you rather spend $100 one time or $1 100 times? Obviously, you as a consumer, you'd rather waste less time, but as a business, it's important to have multiple transactions. So let's say you as a business are collecting $100. That's great, but if you lose one client, that entire 100 is gone. If you're collecting $1, okay, if you lose one client, that's fine. You still have 99 clients coming to you. So that's why Facebook operates in a way that, yes, you can scale the budget and put like 2,000 here, but generally I just keep this at 20, put the time at 11:59 p.m. And then here is where we want to switch to original audience. And here is where we want to start editing this audience to match what we want. So if you're a local business, you can just put the city that you service. So Tampa, Florida. You can even go as far as the zip code, right? You can put the zip code. You can put the address, 5401 Kennedy. So that's like our office address. You can go as far as so many different things. You can even drop a pin, put a pin somewhere, and that's it. Now, as a flooring company, I don't mind servicing a 10-mile radius within Tampa. This is like my area of business. I don't want to drive 2 hours to go do a job. That's fine. Now, as a flooring company, who's my client? Homeowners, right? Homeowners are typically not younger than 25, so we're going to just select 25 for the sake of this example. And for the detailed targeting, we're going to look up homeowner because that's what we think is our audience for the time being. All right, so we don't have that. Let me just try to put that as one word. Homeowners Association, interest in real estate. Okay, that should be fine. So for the time being, we're going to select this. And personally, I don't want to reach people beyond my detailed targeting. I would keep this on if you can reach a large, broad audience, but I'm going to turn this off just because I am locally based. If I'm locally based and I would just want to stay in this circle, then I would make sure that this is off and make sure that this is off. Now, if you want to expand beyond that a little bit, that's fine. You can turn it on. It's not that big of a deal. Like you can see, if you turn this on and the other one on, your audience size is 3 million. And if you shut both of them off, your audience size is 52 to 62,000. Now, again, you can keep this on or off. It doesn't matter. Even though Facebook will tell you you may get 0 leads, like that's just not true. And then for the placements, this is where your ad is going to be shown, right? If you go manual placements, you can go Facebook, Instagram, audience network, whatever it may be. I'm just going to leave it open because I don't really mind where they come from. Now, We're going to go back up here. We're going to name this homeowners association. We're going to say 25 to 65 plus. And we're going to say the city is Tampa, 10-mile radius. Boom. Now we're just going to click next. Now it's the ad. So now it's what they see. So we're going to go to ad. We're going to name this ad 1. Okay. And we're going to turn off multi-advertiser. We're going to go to Canva and we're going to create a new design. I like to go 2000 by 2000 just for the sake of this example. Let's go to templates and type in flooring. All right. Don't overcomplicate it. Okay. Just select flooring and okay. All right. You can go through a couple of examples. I don't like the fact that there's a lot of text, so I usually don't want to waste a lot of time editing templates. But in this situation, what we're going to do is we're going to do the following. This one doesn't look like a lot of flooring, so we're going to go back. Let me see this. No, this one looks too fake. And this is only if you don't have pictures, by the way. So if you have pictures, definitely use your own stuff. So let me see this. All right, perfect. Now let's play around with the colors because I don't like these colors. So we're going to do white. Actually, I'm just going to duplicate this page. I like this image, but I don't like the rest of the design. I like this design right here. Replace current page. Let me get this image. All right. Let me see. Can I crop it? All right, perfect. Detach image. All right, we're gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna send this to the back. And I'm gonna make it larger. Now we're talking. I like this a lot more. I don't like this blacked out little thing. Actually, I do, but maybe we can like decrease it down here. And I don't like these. All right. Put the text in the center. And here we can, actually, let me get rid of this by flipping it over to make the text on top more readable. And what we want to do is we want to put our offer in here. So let's think about what we can do as an offering. So the Tampa Bay area was just hit with a hurricane and a lot of people lost their flooring, right? So we can come up with like a smart marketing idea of doing 50% off all new flooring if impacted by the hurricane. Let me just make sure I wrote that right. Yep. Now we're going to click on effects. We're going to go lift just so it's easier to read. And we're going to get rid of this. Let me make this image like this. And let me make the text come down a little bit more. And let's enlarge the text a little bit. Boom. Now you can obviously go into crazy like design aspects and whatever, but realistically you don't need to. I'm a big fan of obviously a video creative, but for the sake of this example, we're just gonna download this one and we're gonna go back to Meta. We're gonna click add media, add image, upload, downloads. We're gonna select that image. And we're gonna wait for it to process. All right, cool. Here you wanna make sure to keep everything default, okay? So click on original, skip and continue, click done. All right, cool. 50% off all flooring if impacted by the hurricane. So here's where we're gonna start writing text, okay? So let's do this. Let's open ChatGPT, okay? We're gonna write a new chat. Hey chat, I want you to act as an expert marketer and copywriter. I am writing a primary text for my meta ads. I need you to give me a few examples using this structure. Hook, mention 50% off offer if impacted by the hurricane in Tampa. Use a pin emoji as you call out the audience. Body, give some benefit to better flooring and our business. And then CTA, fill out the lead form after clicking learn more. All right, so we're gonna give this to Meta and see what it comes up with. Here are a few examples. Tampa residents affected by the hurricane get 50% off your new flooring. Is your home's flooring in need of an upgrade after the storm? Our durable water-resistant flooring solution with 50% off. Now's the perfect time to invest. Click learn more. Fill out the form to get started today. All right. Click learn more to claim your offer. I like that, but everything you want to do, you want to take with a grain of salt. I like this hook the best. So Tampa homeowners. So we're gonna go back to the ads manager. Tampa homeowners. Hurricane special, 50% off flooring. I like this body right here. All right. And then click learn more. Click learn more. I like the first half of this one and the second half of this one to claim your offer. Boom. That's it for the headline. It's going to be claim 50% off today. You want to keep it short so that it shows up the entire way. I don't like to use descriptions anymore. I used to. You change the button to learn more. We're going to create a form. This is going to be test example. Are you, or we're going to just put the greeting is going to be claim 50% off offer. Fill out the following information to see if you qualify. All right, the next thing we're gonna do, ask some custom questions because obviously we wanna qualify the leads a little bit better. So we're gonna say, are you a homeowner? And we'll be like, yes, and then no. We're gonna add another question, which is like have you been impacted by the hurricane? Yes. No. Again, it doesn't matter what they answer because even if they weren't impacted by the hurricane, if you have an offer, you want to sell them as much as possible. And then you can maybe add like a short answer, which is how or when did you replace your floor last? Or when was the last time your floors were replaced? And then we want to know, who do we send the 50% voucher to? Obviously, we're not going to send anything, but we want to We want to be able to contact these people. So we want a name, phone number, email. You want to get a link, okay, for the privacy policy. So I just do gentechmarketing.com/privacy-policy. And then just copy that, paste it in a new tab, verify it. All right, that's the right one. Boom. Click next. And then here you can do just call business. We can do call here. You can put the number, whatever it may be. Instead of thanks, you're all set. You can just do you're all set. I've also seen people say something along the lines of, wait, you're almost done, right? But I think it just sounds cringy. So we're gonna skip that. It's gonna say, you're all set with an exclamation point. One of our experts will reach out shortly, but you can skip the wait and call us below. Perfect. So we're going to create the form. Okay, it's not a valid phone number. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, perfect. All right, so obviously that's a fake number. We're going to do test example. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to click quickly duplicate. We're going to go back to the Canva design. We're going to duplicate this, and we're going to go to elements, and we're going to search flooring. We're going to search for another photo. We're going to click on photo. We're going to click see all, and we're going to swap it by this image. We're going to click crop, obviously fix up the photo a little bit. Done, that's good. And then we're going to click clone again. And this time I am going to pick this image. No, we're going to choose something else. These forests in the back don't look like Tampa at all. All right, perfect. Download, we're going to do pages 3 and 4. Download. We're going to go back here. And as soon as it downloads, I'm going to start making the changes necessary. All right, perfect. Download is complete. Perfect. So now we're going to change this to add to. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to add an image, upload. I'm going to open that. We're going to do this image first. And again, I'm going to mention this as like I did that last time. We want to make sure that we have creatives, but you want to take videos. It's better to take videos while you're on site, while you're doing all these things. So this is add to. We're going to quickly duplicate again. Add image, upload the last one. All right, click next. Keep as original, perfect. Skip and continue, done. We're gonna name this one add 3. Now, our budget is $100 a day. So if we wanna recreate this structure, you guys see we did 3 instead of 2. We wanna create multiple ad sets now. So our budget is $100 a day. We spend 20 of it per target audience. That means we get how many target audiences? 5. Now, we already have 1, so we do 5 minus 1, that's 4. We click duplicate. Now this is the setup that we have. Now we're gonna go through them one by one and make sure that we're not gonna do this one because this one is original. We're gonna go through everything that has a copy in it. So you see it has copy, and we're gonna swap it out. We're gonna go down to the audience, we're gonna click edit, we're gonna click on suggestions, home improvement. We're gonna get rid of homeowner association. We're gonna grab home improvement, copy it, put it in the title, and we're gonna remove copy. We're gonna do the same thing for the second one. We're gonna go down, we're gonna click on suggestions, home repair, That's a big one right now. Get rid of homeowners association, paste home repair. Get rid of copy. I'm going to skip this one because that one's the original. We're going to go to another copy. Click on suggestions, home construction. I'm going to copy that. Get rid of the other one. Paste that here. Again, remember, we're trying to stay organized. That's the biggest thing. And the last one we're going to do is this suggestion. We're going to call this one first time home buyer. We're going to get rid of the other one. We're going to paste them here. And then we're going to get rid of copy. Perfect. So this is what we have. We've got 5 target audiences running at $20 a day. That's $100 a day. And every single one of these audiences has 3 ads. So that means we have a total of 15 ads. So 3 times 5. Okay. Now, everything sounds great. On Facebook, all you have to do is click review and publish. And then just click publish after you connect your credit card, right? This is an empty account, so there's nothing here. But you're not done yet. You're done on Facebook, that's right. However, you want to go to Zapier, okay? You want to click on create, Zaps. And here's where you start getting the leads. So the trigger event that you want to choose is Facebook. Lead ads, we're going to choose a trigger event. I'm going to select my Facebook. The page is going to be Gentek. The form that we're looking for is the test example, right? And now we're going to run a test. Obviously, there's no leads connected to this at the moment, so we're just going to use this record. It's going to be like an example record. We're going to select. Here's where you can start getting creative. You can do Google Sheets and automate a Google spreadsheet that updates. You can do 2 types of text message. You can do Twilio, which is what we usually use, and text yourself with the lead info, which is what I usually use. But this is not free. The one that's free is SMS by Zapier. You can just do this and then text yourself. And we're going to just do this for the sake of this example. We're going to send an SMS. You can just pick any number. It doesn't really matter. We're going to click continue. From number, you can just do a certain number. And then the message, remember, what you want to do is you want to map things. So you can say new flooring lead. And then you want to skip to another line, and then their full name. Press enter. Phone number, enter. Email, enter. And now what you want to do is you want to put the answers of their custom questions, right? Are you a homeowner? Have you been impacted by the hurricane? When was the last time your floors were replaced? And now you want to just make sure to fill it out. So, are you a homeowner? Space. Have you been impacted? And then, when was the last time your floors were replaced? Hold on. You click continue. And here's where you test it, right? Let me just go back to the setup. Yeah, so just make sure you put your phone number here. You create a new account. It's going to bring up a pop-up, 2 number, all right? And then I can put my number here for this example, and you can select SMS or call. It's going to send you a PIN. All right, so we're going to click continue. Continue. And here's where we test the step. And then let's see if I got the message. Boom. As you can see, I got a text message with all the info. Obviously, this is a test, so you can just click publish, and then you can go to email by Zapier, or you can go to Gmail, and that is how you can get the leads. Now, all you have to do is make sure you click publish, and we're going to get rid of this one. You click publish, and then make sure to rename this Zap for a certain specific name. And that's pretty much it. I mean, you got the ad set up. We created 3 creatives. You are testing different audiences, and you have an automation set up that is going to send you the lead info once they are generated. Obviously, we can dive into every single one of these steps significantly further, but as a Facebook Ads 101, really this already puts you ahead of 80% of the competition. So as long as you know how to do these 3 things, which is set up the ads, create the creatives, and set up the automations to receive the leads, you're already ahead. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys on the next one.